Shoot, guys, that's my bad. It's been a long week. Second mic wasn't on. So that is my bad, like I said. Let's talk into that real quickly.
Okay, hi guys.
Sounds a lot better. Yeah, go ahead.
My
Sorry
name's
about
Jeff
that.
Brown. I'm with Texas A&M Racing, and we're here today to talk about our racing program at Texas A&M.
Cool. So we'll run back through what we just went through for you guys, since basically it sounded like I was asking myself some random questions. But yeah, basically y'all have won 5 world championships. Is
Yep.
that
So
right?
we've been here at A&M since 1999, and we've won the competition. We've gone at 5 times since then.
That's awesome. So what does that competition entail exactly?
So we have a year to build our car, and every summer we go to a competition. This year we're going to Lincoln, Nebraska, and there are 80 different schools there that compete from around the world. And the competition itself consists of different racing events that we build the car for, but it's also an engineering challenge. So we also have design competitions. We have to present the vehicle that we make, as well as have a business case for the car to propose actually building it for the market.
That's really cool. So what kinds of races do y'all? I assume y'all race the cars, right?
Yes, we do compete with the other 80 teams. So there's 5 different events that we compete with. We have an acceleration run, an autocross run. We also have an endurance and efficiency run as well, where we run the car for about 14 miles to see how well it holds up, and we get to race against the other cars when we do that event.
Wow, that's super cool. And who drives the cars?
We actually have one of our drivers here today. We have 5 different drivers on the team that go through a 3-month tryout process. So I'll introduce him now. That's Gill. He'll talk about a little bit of the driving.
Howdy, sounds Aggie. Good. What up, Gil? So you drive the cars. How did you get into that?
Well, Formula SAE was one of the reasons that I actually came to Texas A&M as a whole.
You thought you were going to join a cool fraternity and
No, the Society of
college
Automotive
life?
Engineers is cool, but they aren't a fraternity necessarily.
Yeah.
The race car attractions suck me in.
So you've wanted to do this since high school, pretty much?
Junior high,
Maybe
really.
before? Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So when did you start driving?
I got to race go-karts, small motorcycle engine, steel tube frame karts through junior high and high school.
Dang.
That turned me from a piano performance major to an engineering major. I wound up joining the race car group here, and now I'm trying to sell my soul as soon as I can, of course.
There you go. So do you want to be a professional race car driver?
I wouldn't mind. Of course, with the engineer side, the education that I'm getting here, it would be really, I wouldn't say easy, but definitely possible for me to take a professional motorsports engineering job and then maybe do my own driving on the side, but get to work in the environment I love.
That's super cool. What drew you to this?
Partly the driving, partly the engineering. Of course, I'm still trying to decide which I prefer.
Right.
But getting to drive the car, you get this really interesting interaction from an engineering perspective of the human and the machine. The engineering, like the seniors, for instance, they can try to design a car that's comfortable for the driver, that's easy to handle. Mm-hmm. And then me and the other 4 drivers will have completely different opinions on what we think. Some of us might like it, others kind of touchy-feely don't really like it, but we can't really explain why. And that frustrates people who are used to math and clear answers.
Yeah, that's super cool. So you basically test the car. It sounds almost like you have the final say on whether the car is like up to snuff almost.
Well, of course, sometimes we don't do our job perfectly as drivers. The real final say is the stopwatch.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's super cool. I guess one last question. What's the most exciting story, I guess, that you have as a driver? So I assume you've probably been in some pretty dangerous situations out there on the track.
Well, when you say track, what they really refer to at the competition is a big airstrip. At Lincoln, there's probably 20 acres of concrete, just wide open space that they set up a cone course on. Mm-hmm. But it still gets pretty exciting when each cone is worth about a 2-second per lap penalty. That can drop you down 4 or 5 places in the finishing order.
Wow, yeah.
But definitely for me, the most exciting moment I've had so far was at last year's competition. We didn't necessarily win, but we got 2nd place overall. We came so close.
Oh, man.
But winning the endurance event and setting the fastest laps at the competition, being the fastest team out of over 80 teams from around the world, was a bit of a thrill.
Yeah, I'm sure, especially with all the work that y'all put into that, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Well, very cool. So how could a normal Texas A&M student get involved with you guys?
Well, despite working ridiculous hours, we do accept normal people. We'll convert you eventually,
So you
But
don't have to be an engineer.
no, you do not. We have an underclassmen group of volunteers. We're all working to learn this whole design, manufacturing, testing, building process, just like the
Cool.
seniors. But we also have some interesting opportunities that are well structured for business students. And Katie, one of our marketing leads, can talk more about that.
Sounds good. So how did you get into this? Just first off, Katie.
Well, hi y'all. I'm Katie. I actually just got involved as a senior design project because it's a
Okay.
really, really cool opportunity to build a car, and it's a great project management challenge.
Right.
Even though I'm not as into cars as these two car nuts, but we are opening up opportunities for business school students to be interns actually for the program
Oh, very cool.
because we do all of our own business work and reaching out to sponsors. How do you coordinate sponsors? And to be honest, as engineers, we don't have a great background in that. Whereas a lot of sophomores and juniors in the business school are being trained in that.
Right.
So we have internships actually for credit for Mays Business School
Really?
students. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a cool opportunity for
That's
them
really
to practice their skills in a real life situation and
Yeah.
to help us out getting sponsors.
How long is that? How long have y'all been doing that program?
That started this semester actually.
Okay.
We approached the business school and they were very receptive. It was great.
Really?
Yeah, they reached out to students for us to help find people for the opportunity.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So how big are y'all as an organization right now? Like how many members, I guess, do y'all have?
21.
Our formula team is made up of 21 students in
Okay.
mechanical engineering, but the SAE, or Society of Automotive Engineering Club, is larger than that. About 150 members.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's huge. Yeah. So, like I was asking before, how would you become involved as a member? Do y'all just would say a prospective member find y'all at, like the MSC open house, and, fill out an application, or what? Do y'all have a website?
We have websites and we're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Cool.
If anyone's interested in just reaching out.
Okay.
We've sent out applications for the business internship through the Business Career Fair and
Okay.
posted information about that over
Very
on West
cool.
Campus. And our website, I'm sorry, I just got slid this, is Texas Aggie Racing, all one word, .com. If you want to find us online.
Cool. TexasAggieRacing.com, guys. Check that out right now. Well, cool. Is there, well, we're on air, in front of millions of listeners. Is there anything else that y'all want to share? Maybe, about finding y'all, about...
Yeah, so we have a really exciting event coming up that we're hoping we can get a lot of Aggies to come out to. So on May 4th, that's a Monday right before Dead Week, so I know a lot of us students have a little time off.
Cool.
We're actually bringing Infinity Red Bull Racing's Formula One car here to campus, to the North Plaza at Kyle Field. So we're really excited about this opportunity. This tour is only reaching 3 schools in North America,
Wow.
MIT, USC, and Texas A&M. So for that whole day, there'll be a Formula One car out, a new Infinity car, and we're actually going to bring our student-built car there as well to showcase what Texas A&M engineering can do, as well as what the Infinity Red Bull guys are up to over in the UK.
That's super cool. So where is that again?
The North Plaza at Kyle Field, we put it in a high-traffic area. So if you're walking by the MSC, Coldus, or Kyle Field, you can't miss it. The cars will be right there.
Very cool. That's May 4th,
May 4th, Monday.
all day long?
Yep, all day long, starting at 7 to 3 p.m.
Very cool. Well, guys, y'all heard it here first. May 4th, North Plaza, be there. Will there be any F1 racers out there as well?
We're
Or-
told their marketing team is taking care of this because the racers are having to focus more on their season, but we're happy with what we can get.
Cool. Well, guys, you've seen Senna or Rush, like I said. It's a pretty cool opportunity to get up close and personal with one of these cars. I assume you guys will probably be out there too.
Yeah, definitely. Come meet the guys on the Texas A&M team. You can talk about what we did with our car and get some more information on how to get involved with some other projects that we have for volunteers.
Sounds great, guys. Go out there, get involved, help the team win another world championship. Well, like I said, this has been a special edition of the Sonic Truth. Tune in normally from noon to 1 every Tuesday for the latest and greatest in indie, hip hop, and electronic. See you guys next week.